Imagine you're working on a project that needs to check if files or directories exist before taking further actions. This is where pathlib comes in handy. Let's dive straight into it. In this tutorial, we'll cover how to use Python's pathlib module to check if a file or directory exists. We'll look at importing pathlib, checking if a file exists, checking if a directory exists, handling errors, using exists is_file and is_del methods. Let's get started. Remember, I'll be using Jupyter Notebook and VS Code for this tutorial, but feel free to use any ID you like. First, we import path from pathlib. This gives us access to methods that allow us to interact with file paths in a platform-independent way. Here we define file_path as the path to the file example.txt. We then use exists method to check if the file exists at that given path. If it does, we print file exists, otherwise we print file doesn't exist. What if we want to make sure it's not just a file, but specifically a file and not a directory? We'll handle that next. Here we define del_path as the path to the directory by folder. Just like with the file, we check whether this directory exists. The approach is the same using exists method. About confirming file exists, we can check if it's actually a file and not a directory using is_file method. This is crucial if you're working with files and directories in the same project. Similarly, this checks if the file points to a directory. You can use this to differentiate between files and directories, which is common in file management projects. For robustness, you should always handle potential errors like trying to access non-existent files or directories. Here we'll wrap our check in a try except block to catch any exceptions. Let's say you're building a file organizer and before processing a file, you need to verify that it exists and is actually a file. Here is how you can combine the checks. This ensures you don't process an invalid file. You can adapt this to more complex project workflows. If you found this tutorial useful, click the like button and subscribe to stay updated on more tutorials like this. In future videos, we'll be adding features like moving files and creating directories. Don't miss out. Subscribe now.